Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's that time of the week again. It's NASCAR Thunder 2004 greatness, which I'll rant about some stuff here in this stream later tonight. But we're here, and like the title suggests, we're gonna try to get 9 wins in a row. We are currently at 8 or 7. I lost count, but if we win this, and then Martinsville will be 9 in a row, which is very disgusting. But yeah, welcome back. I took a week off from this to play Ignition's 2022 update, which was an absolute nightmare. And now we're back to our regularly scheduled Thunder 04 streams for the remainder of the season, which there's not too much left. Maybe I'll do some lightning challenges to finish that up, because I've actually I never completed all of them. I went on a big trend for a long time with like completing all the challenges in NASCAR games, and this one in Thunder 03 are one of the few that I haven't actually gotten to yet. That, NASCAR 09, and the inside line challenges, because they're on those. There's like 100 something odd. And I remember back then I originally got all the DLC for that when it came out, and it was one of those things where you basically had to get the DLC when it was out at that time, and I don't think you can get them anymore. So I kind of have a monopoly on it. I can really do some stuff that even Michael two boobs a dupe can't even do. So like I got the advantage on him. Yeah, welcome back everyone. Hello AJW, hello Outlaw, hello Sprinter, Kurt versus Jimmy 2, the Johnsoning. That's it. That when I saw that, it cracked me up. That was pretty funny. Was the update worth it? I would say yes, only for like the memes. So yes, and it was free, so that kind of doesn't make it as painful. I mean, it still made it painful, but it was kind of funny. So I would say yes, with a lot of asterisks to it. So yeah, yeah. I guess we'll just kind of show everything. Obviously, we're gonna win a championship, no problem. It's more or less just trying to see how many wins we can get before the end of the season. In my original Thunder 04 playthrough, like in the career mode, I ended up getting, I believe it was 28 wins. I'm not positive. I'm not sure, because I remember in Season 1 I had 1. I think Season 2 I had, I don't know if it was 9 wins or 6. And then the last season I had like 20. So it was either like 27, 28 wins. Somebody could probably look back and try to find that out, but we are very close to breaking that record in 2 seasons. Our stats are absolutely reprehensible, and I'm even now just running last, or I'm starting last. So I'm really trying my best to give the game like a really good challenge, like a fair shake, but it hasn't really done that yet. Tony Stewart, the only other guy that's been tryharding this season. Mark Barron 5th in points, Harvick 6th. Dale Jarrett 7th, Newman 8th, Kurt 9th, and Kenseth 10th. Kurt has a pretty good gap over Kenseth. And yeah, Marlin's kind of there too. So it's kind of a semi-close battle between from like 9th to 11th. So interesting developments there. I don't think it's going to... I'd be shocked if it radically changes in these next 2 races, but you never know. Obviously, lap champion, we have absolutely mollywopped them on that. Hey, hello Corey Fred, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So what do we have in our garage? Obviously, we're not going to bring our best stuff to Lowe's, because I think we need to save everything we possibly can for Martinsville, because that track, for whatever reason, the AI have always been extremely OP. And also, if Mark Harmon shows up tonight in the stream, I'm not sure if he will or not, but he did a promise like 2 weeks ago that if I get 9 wins in a row, so basically if I win the next 2 races, he's gonna do a $50 super chat. I'm always up for money, so that perked my step a little bit. So that makes me, I really want to try to do that and see if I can pull that off. Now he made a promise. He made a blood pact. So, Charlotte, we're not going to go into this with the best stuff. I think even still we'll be able to have a really good car regardless. And we'll go with 64 power. That's still our weakest one. Condition, we'll go with... I mean, some of the stuff we've already kind of... it's almost ready to go, so... I'm kind of curious just how good of the stuff we'll have. If you're not winning, just restart. Oh my god. I might be here all day then. At least with Charlotte. I don't know. Sanic is really wants me to just be like this never-ending cycle of misery. And I can't even... Why am I yawning? I just woke up like an hour ago. But yeah. Also, I wanted to start the stream early because Roots is doing his Roots Cup tonight. He's trying his best. He's trying his damnedest to make sure I don't race in it, because he knows I'll be in it, and he's scared. That's why he's pitting this against me. So I'm gonna start. That's why I started this a little bit early, just so I can get most of this stuff done before like 8 o'clock, or maybe. Well, probably not gonna happen, but I'll get close. Yeah. This one will go with that 71 car rating. Not too bad. I think that's kind of about where we've been for a long time. So, yeah. Did 2 races in Heat Evolution. Those 2 were Darlington and Michigan. Okay, well, Darlington sounds like an absolute nightmare. Michigan probably wouldn't be too bad. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm morbidly curious to see if I can pull off this absolute insane win feat. And just, go from there. Tony Storrs on pole, and ooh, Kurt 6th. Hey. Anyone else? No. Well, as expected and as scheduled, since we're at this menu here, I gotta show the images, or at least the image that Sprinter had made for me for this race at Charlotte, because it's pretty damn good. And it always cracks me up, so we gotta show that up here. There we go. Yeah. Well, now you see my bookmark, so that's not really. But look at that. Wait, my face cam's in the way, and I don't have Google thing up. Wait, let me. It's good. I like it, but my face cam's blocking it. But I don't know why it actually came up on this screen. Usually, it never really comes up on the screen. But oh well. Look at that. All right, let me get rid of my face cam. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh god, Sprinter, that's awesome. You know what's funny is the way the Sharpie is positioned. It looks like a Sharpie dick. That's what I thought. Like Kurt was ready to strike his Sharpie dick to Jimmy, and that was kind of funny. But I could feel the tension. Back in 2011, I remember when that happened live. It was kind of funny. But look at that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sprinter, for taking the time to always do these. And in this game, I'm thinking Jimmy would beat Kurt, but I don't know. But I like this. Top quality meme, like a 9.7. Hey, yeah, look at that reference. That's pretty good. So thank you, Sprinter, as always, for taking the time to do that. I appreciate it. And with that, hey, look at that. There's the music I was streaming earlier, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, wow. The curtains have been unveiled. Oh, same with that. Well, okay. Well. But yeah. Jimmy is using an Altel phone. Let's push through. Wait a minute. Wait, I did not see that. Wait, where is it? No, I haven't. Oh, I didn't see that. Wait, look at that. Oh my god. That Altel phone right behind his head. I didn't see that at first. Hey. Oh, that reference. Oh, I appreciate that. Look, I'm like Kurt's head. That's The layers. The layers of greatness. Look at that. I appreciate that. That makes it even more amazing. What an attention to detail. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for pointing that out, because I missed it. 'Cause I am a bum. Boop. Boop. So, well, I guess with all that said, I think we'll just jump straight into it. Let me move my Firefox thing here. Boop. Is there anything up on that screen that... Not really. No, not really. I'll put that back over there. Pull that up. Boop. Boop. So, hey, hello Devin Clark. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we'll put on a 7 out of 10 race for you. I don't know, but let me double check my setup, make sure all that is good to go. I think all this is fine from what I've experienced. 97 maybe. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. So, with all that said, we'll have Emerent taken away. Tara Labonte blew up in practice. That's kind of funny. I don't see any alternate schemes yet, so I'm a little disappointed. But yeah, we'll have Emerent take it away. And yeah.
Coming to you live from the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway, for tonight's NASCAR Winston Cup Series race, the UAW GM Quality 500. This should be a fantastic race as usual.
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it a hometown feel. We're in for some great racing here at Lowe's.
Kenny Wallace really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. It's not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Greg Biffle hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it really doesn't show in the points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Nope.
The DeVilbiss car has strung
Lies.
together back-to-back top fives, and I'm sure he'll try for another one.
There are
Top
drivers
fives
in
are
this
going for
NASCAR
back-to-back
Winston Cup
wins.
Series who don't have a single win for their whole career. And that guy won 2 in a row like it was nothing. I'm telling you, he's got to be the favorite for the championship this year.
Well, no shit, I have like a 500-point lead. They are downplaying my greatness, and that pisses me off.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Many Winston Cup cars ready to go in the field, lowering my audio there. There we go. Hey, alternate skip. I saw that with Kenseth. Also, sorry for the lag. I had my Firefox open, as you saw, and that thing just eats like speed, so I got rid of it. Then when I closed it, it like just lagged things, so that's why. Alright, hopefully this game does not fall apart. I don't have anything else major open besides Google Chrome now, which is pretty good with like stream stuff, so that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, Kurt 6th, Ricky Craven 5th. Hey. Well, as of right now, Kurt is ahead of Jimmy. I'm assuming Tony's just going to kick everyone's ass this race. I'm not really expecting anything different. But with that, hey, look, I got my face cam perfect. All right, here we go. Green flag's out. 167 laps. It's a 500-mile, or it's a 500-mile of this race versus the Coke 600. So obviously, that one was 200. This is 167. And we'll still have our day-to-night transition like before. So that'll always be kind of neat to see. Yeah, we got a lot of laps here to worry about. And we got a lot of laps to deal with, so I'm just going to try to take my time going through the field. I've done very, very minimal practice just so I can, you know, I don't know, just put myself in like the worst driving state possible just to give the AI a challenge. because I feel like if I think I've done maybe 5 practice laps off camera before the stream around like noon or 1. So no, it was around noon. It was like 11:30 maybe. So I'm hoping that was not too much practice. I just wanted to make sure I got my gears right. But yeah, so far pretty standard start, gain spots here and there, nothing too wild. As usual, the car, I mean, it feels really good. It just, I'm bouncing around from the NASCAR Rivals game, the World of Outlaws one, and they're so different of games, and including, especially this one too, so it's like trying to get used to 3 different types of games, like driving model. It messes with you a little bit. So, I've been so stupidly busy. If you notice, some days I upload 2 videos because I just have so much kind of going on. And I don't know how long I want to keep going with the World of Outlaws stuff. Like the career mode aspect of it, because it just seems like it's starting to fall off a little bit with the viewerships and likes, so I don't know what I want to do with that. Maybe I'll win the championship in the street stocks, maybe just kind of end the series on that note, sort of. Whenever that happens, I don't know when that's going to occur. But at the same time, Rivals career mode's not doing like too good yet. Then again, the second part was uploaded earlier today, so maybe the numbers can change, but it seems like, weirdly enough, the championship mode one does way better than anything else, which I never expected that. I never, in my wildest dreams, expected that to be so good, like, well received. Which is usually the opposite. Usually it's always the career modes that garner the most attention, so it's weird. I never expected that. The fact I'm even doing the career mode on is crazy, because I never expected to have to do one, but the feedback was so strong with everything, it's just I kind of had to. But it's a fun game. I really enjoy it. There's some problems with some, like, the way the AI kind of interacts with the car, like the way they do things, but like, God, that's such a minor complaint compared to everything else. It functions on a basic level. You go through the menus and everything's fine. It doesn't feel like it's like lagging. Like Ignition's, even its menus suck. It's terrible, so it's really nice. Overall, it's just it's a fun game. There's a massive learning curve and everything. But it seems like, you know, I've kind of gotten the hang of it now, at least a lot better than I was before, and everything. So it's fun. I really like it. NASCAR Rivals as a whole other thing. So I mean, so far my first 2 races, like as far as the AI are concerned, are pretty good. I don't really have any problems with it. Like nothing like glaring, but obviously, you know, Daytona and Auto Club were tracks that Monster Games coated with their AI stuff. So of course I was expecting that to be good, and the same with Vegas. I haven't recorded Vegas yet, but I'm going to assume that's going to probably be pretty good too. Also, it changed my car color. In the paint booth, it's like a dark purple, but then in the race, holy emulator, calm down. In the game, like when I do the race, it's like pink. It's like, what? It's just weird. Rivals is like, certain tracks are okay, then other ones are like just a complete shit show on a freaking galactic like scale. Like, I don't know how they fucked up the Roval that badly when it was already in Ultimate Edition Plus. I have no idea how they botched that so badly. Yeah, the Forza, yeah, the game looked like a Forza lobby with that. It was nuts. I never expected it to be that bad, at least to that level. I mean, I kind of had an inkling because I lowered the cautions from from strict to relaxed. It was only really because I did like a 7% race, and I wanted to do that just to get like a thumbnail, and it didn't give me like any good angles for a thumbnail. But during that time in that 7% race, I just kept getting yellows one after another. So I thought, okay, maybe if I put them to relaxed, that would have been good. But I didn't test that, so I should have tested it. If I realized that, then I would have probably gone to Heat 5. But I don't know, I just thought, you know, hey, it would be a really good opportunity to stream the game since it was like a week in advance, and it turned out to be the worst case scenario. But I do plan on streaming it on the Switch with the... I do plan on streaming Rivals on Sunday at Vegas. I tested it off camera, and it worked pretty good. Like, the AI and everything's not bad. So, that'll be kind of like a return to normalcy with that. So, that'll be a nice showing of stuff. As far as the race is concerned, we're moving up the field pretty nicely. Tony starts pulling away. I mean, we're definitely fast, but Tony Stewart, I mean, he's probably leading this, and he's putting some pretty comparable lap times. I don't know why I hit the draft button there with Newman. Mod the Rivals tracks into Heat 5. It is. I mean, it would be. Maybe it would be possible, but I don't really know. I feel like just graphically, it just wouldn't mesh well, and it might be. I don't know. I don't know the whole logistics of modding and how that stuff works, but I don't know. Again, I don't know what it is. I randomly talk about stuff, I move up through the field, and I don't even think about it. That is terrifying. Like, the talent I have... Okay, I'm tooting my own horn too much. I can't say that, but the talent. Just the nonchalantness of me of doing that. It freaks me out. Like, that shouldn't make any sense, but it does. I'm sure Kamikaze is looking at this and being like, God damn that, what if? I don't know why it sounds like a chase smoke. That's fucked up. Oh, shit. Hey, Kurt's ahead of Jimmy so far. Not bad. And Kurt is in the top 10. Hey, nice. So I'm curious about the pit stops, when those will occur. I'm assuming it's going to be a two-stopper, if I had to guess. But yeah, that's adorable. They must have watched my stream and saw Sprinter's image and be like, hey, we got to race each other. We got to make this a battle to give that picture some greatness. And I mean, they're doing it. Kurt, don't you dare. Mark Martin started second. He's dropping back. Gordon's passing Jimmy. All right. GG, Kurt. You go try to get that top 10. That's nuts. Tony Stewart is just gone from the field. My God. Well, as usual, the car feels pretty good. I mean, we're definitely faster than Stewart, but it's not by a massive margin. I still worry about the pit stops. I mean, I think our pit crew will be fine, but there's always that possibility that they could just run, or, you know, do a slower stop, sort of. From what I noticed, if I ever do, like, a quick race with, like, a custom car, the pit crew is always slower. I don't know why. They don't go as fast as, like, they normally should. But it's something I've always noticed, which I thought was interesting. Burton. You tried. That'll get us up into 6th. Nice. Jeff Gordon's actually kind of... Actually, Jimmy looks like he's falling off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kurt might win this battle of the Kurt versus Jimmy 2, the Johnsoning. I love that name. Alright, Rusty, what are you gonna do here? Gonna block? Yes, he will. Also, I lowered my 4th gear just 1 click. I think it was set to like 98. I bumped it down to a 97. Just in case, because, I mean, it seemed like it was okay in practice. But I was factoring in, like, the draft, too. Like, that's always a possibility, so I don't want to risk blowing it up. So I just lowered it 1 click. It seemed like it helped. You know, oh, since we're on the topic of this game, I have to rant. Not about this game, but if anyone saw, I replied to Raw Gator's tweet, and I guess he did like a poll, not a poll, but like it was like a pie graph chart of like what people, people's favorite NASCAR game. Obviously, the NR 2003 won by a landslide, which I don't even know if I would consider it. I mean, I guess it is technically a game, but I feel like it's just kind of an obvious choice because it's on such another level. It's a simulator. It's a PC game. There's so much levels of modding that you can do to it. Maybe I would probably have done something where it's like the best console game to make it a little more fair, because obviously that was gonna win by a landslide. Then second place was Heat 5. Heat 5. Second place was Heat 5. Over NASCAR Thunder 2004, Thunder 03, NASCAR 05. No. I don't mind Heat 5. It's a copy and paste and not nearly as good as Heat 4, but it's definitely tolerable and functional. But it's not better than Thunder 04. No. Just no. If anything, it makes it seem like just his fan base is extremely, like, has like extremely young people to even think that Heat 5 is better than Thunder. Like, iRacing was very low on the list. It was behind so many other games. That made no sense. It just... I don't know. It's one of those cases where... That just... It's just kind of frustrating. Because this game, at 20 years old... It's going to be 20 years old next year. I mean, it's still the GOAT of these console games. It is not better than Heat 5. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say Heat 5 is better. I don't know what on planet Earth are they smoking. Like, if it was like a poll of like what game did they play the most, you know, I can understand Heat 5, but like as far as like the best, no. No, that doesn't make any sense to me. Also, we're in third, a couple seconds back from leader. My biggest problem with Heat 5, I mean, the physics are definitely one of them, but everywhere else is fine except for the road courses. They always were pretty jank. But I will happily take that any day of the week than Ignition. Oh, hey, lap car. Ignition's like the complete inverse of Heat 5, where the road courses are okay with how they feel, but everywhere else sucks. Not everything else sucks, but it's just the AI, or like, I don't know. I would not put Ignition anywhere close to Heat 5 in terms of playability and functionality. So as I expected, Tony Stewart's leading by a massive margin. NASCAR 15's a banger. I don't know if I would go that far. Looks like it drives pretty good. AI are just chaotic as hell. The pit strategy logic isn't that great. I think it's kind of carried by just the handling. And it's still better than Ignition. I don't think it's, I mean, I think it's a bit too hyped up, but I don't think it's bad by any means. Like, horrifically bad. I mean, we've seen so much worse over the years. Hey!
What are your expectations of next week's HEST 5 2022 update?
HEST. Hey, thank you, Outlaw BBK, for the $13 super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's fucking awesome. What am I expecting for Heat 5? I'm expecting it to be kind of similar to how Rivals is with the physics and all that. I'm just worried that because it's Motorsport Games, they're gonna find a way to break more things by doing an update. I mean, that's kind of what what happened with the Ignition with the 2022 update. It's just gonna be more broken somehow, and it worries me because a lot of people still play that game and a lot of people still enjoy it, and it would really suck to see them do an update that just breaks the game more. Like, that would be just really depressing. So I'm very skeptical and anxious. Like, I don't have any confidence in them being able to just deliver an update and nothing else. Like, I just worry that things are going to be broken. But yeah, as AJ expected, I'm just expecting new cars and that's it. There's no way they're going to add in like new tracks or anything. I don't think they've even said anything about it unless I haven't seen it, but I'm just. Well, then again, you saw with the Rivals, the new tracks they did add, they're completely broken. So even if they were able to add them, it's like, well, as far as like racing the AI is concerned, that's not going to be good by any means. Maybe for online lobby stuff, it might be kind of a cool like change of pace to have those. But I don't know. If it's just the cars and that's it, that's fine with me. That's just less things they have to try to do and break the game more. They confirmed it, so it's official. The only new track's Bristol Dirt. Wow. Huh. Really? Why is it just Bristol Dirt? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, that would have just been fine with none then. If you're gonna introduce like one new track, then what's the point? Oh my god. Who's leading? It's Tony Stewart. I think he just tuned in, so I think that's why you're wondering. But yeah, Tony Stewart's leading by about 2 seconds. I think it's under 2 seconds now. 1.7, alright. So we are catching him. I think I had halfway in field around lap 35, so we'll be pitting around lap 70 or 69. So I think it will be a 2-stop race, as I'm kind of calculating here in my brain. So far, I mean, moved up through the field pretty decently. I only got one little bit of side damage from a lap car, but everything else seems to be pretty good. I'm not shocked they're adding Bristol Dirt because it was already basically in the game, but I feel like I remember something where modders were trying to get Bristol Dirt to work with the Cup cars, but they just couldn't. I don't know if it's because like just the AI really sucked or it was just really broken. So it wouldn't shock me if that's the case with this update, whenever that comes out, or well, on the 21st. So I don't know. I'm morbidly curious to see if it's gonna work as intended or not. I mean, it'll be good for maybe like a video. It'll be kind of nice to do like a video on it, just to see how that goes. But thank you, Outlaw, for the super chat. It was that's a good question. That's a good question and a good topic to kind of discuss. So Thank you for that. I like that. That was really nice. All you need to do is make the cup cars work on it. I mean, it sounds so easy, but I just don't have faith in them. They can't even get a menu to just like load properly and go smoothly. It's so like laggy and janky. Well, the time has finally arrived. We've caught up to Tony Stewart. That is a literal pass in the grass. So, yeah, the only thing we can do also up to this point is just kind of build up that lead till we have to pit and hope we don't lose too much time during the pit sequences, which I don't think will happen. And we still got like almost 28 laps or 26 laps before we have to pit. There we go. Hey, we'll leave that lap. That's a good question. The Indy Road Course with E5. I know by that point, Motorsport Games was already like bought 704 up, but I don't know if 704 like was working on that before they got bought out. Like, I don't know the full context behind that. I mean, based on how that AI run, it wouldn't surprise me if that was like Motorsport Games' like first little like taste of like doing something on their own, which could explain why the AI are just really slow. Which I don't know. It's hard to say, but I mean, it wouldn't shock me.
Good job, man. Good job.
Hey, hello, Gerald. I think that's how you say it. My brain's like focused on the race. It's hard to, but I think that's a new face. So welcome. That is one thing I like about. Well, there's like very few things to like about Twitch anymore about the stuff that's coming out, but some of the stuff with Twitch and like if someone joins the chat for the first time, it'll actually say it, which I think is a kind of cool little detail. They have like, there's still like a couple neat like little like things, but YouTube stuff's not bad. Like it's pretty decent, all things considered. They've come a long. It feels like they come a long way from all that stuff, especially like the gifted like membership stuff. That's pretty damn cool. I like that's a really neat feature. Like it's not bad. It's like, I mean, Twitch has been gross with like how they distribute like the pay for like creators and stuff. It's like 50-50, while YouTube's I believe 70-30. So that's like pretty good. So that's always really nice. Oh, I hit Joe Nemechek and the game stuttered. Like it really didn't like that idea. Well, luckily we started last just to... Oh, it got some hood damage. Luckily we started last just to... I mean, if we really wanted to, we could try hard this to, like, the nth degree and just absolutely just obliterate the field. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to at least start last and kind of work my way through the field. Just to give us something. I think Martinsville's going to be pretty good. I'm a little terrified about it. I don't know if I can win that, so I'm scared. Hello, Terry. Bye, Terry. Steve Park was in alternate scheme. That was cool looking. There was something that happened with Cabo in Mertz's stream when he did when Mertz did Ignition, like with the update. Cab was saying like it broke it. It sounded like it broke his Xbox or something. I don't know if that's true or if he's just memeing it up, but I mean, if it's true, then oh my god, I don't think I've ever heard of a game that like just breaks their system. I don't know if that's true. It could be just a joke.
29, 98. Let's go, buddy.
Well, I think that brings up another interesting point about, like, just because it's a free DLC, that doesn't mean, like, you know, the quality should be, you know, that shouldn't excuse the quality of it, or just the fact that, you know, you get it, and, like, it just breaks the game more. Like, the Gen 6 cars, unless they patched it, I don't know if they have, but on consoles, it's, like, completely fucked where, like, fourth gear doesn't, or third gear doesn't work, so you go through first, second, and then you have to just go to fourth, so that just ruins any, just that's awful. And the new tracks they added are, it breaks the AI, or the AI logic is even more destroyed, or they just randomly brake check. Like, even if it's free, it does nothing but makes the game worse. And I don't think the excuse that because it's a free DLC should excuse the quality of it. That's like one little speck of like positivity out of it is that, hey, at least you didn't have to, you know, fork money out for it, but it's still, you still expect something of quality or something to function on a really basic level. So I think that's probably where I would stand with it. I think just because it's a free DLC, that shouldn't excuse the quality of it. And I do think in this case, with Ignition and that DLC, it was probably the best, absolute best move to make that free.
29, 78. Nice job. Number 43 wants to get by you. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy. Watch your fuel.
Just release Rivals on consoles. It's not a bad idea. I wish they did. I wish they would do it for PC as well, because I would like that a lot more. Because the game on Switch looks pretty decent.
Good job.
I mean, it's still got like the AI jank and everything, but hey, there's like a better. I would definitely be up for it. Oh, that'd be funny. I mean, that would honestly be really funny. If they did like it. Oh god, game. Calm down. I was flipping through the camera angles. Yeah, so we'll be pitting in about 10 laps maybe. 8 or 9 laps, if I had to guess. I mean, my car is so good, I could probably just run in cockpit the whole race and be good. Some people are pitting already.
29, 93. Nice job.
I always suck in cockpits, that's why I never use it. But with how good our car is, I think we can get away with it a little bit. Yeah, like Sanic said, I think it would be pretty cool to have Rivals on like PC and consoles.
Is entering the track ahead. You're clear.
I mean, it's still, I don't know, just I guess for the sake of convenience. I don't even think I can make it 68 or 69 laps, so I might have to pit pretty soon, so that's ideally not very nice. In fact, that really sucks. But we will still be able to make it on 2 stops, so that's not really too big of a loss. I thought I heard some like hood flapping or something. I don't know if that was just me. I heard like hood flapping sounds. That was weird. But yeah, next time by, we're gonna head down pit road. That's the thing with NASCAR 15 I'll always appreciate is they knew that game was going to be a copy and paste of NASCAR 14. That's why they cut the price in half. I'll always appreciate that because it shows that they're aware, like even before they release it, that hey, this is going to be a copy and paste. And we're going to cut the price in half. It's going to be like $30, $25 or something. That made it a lot easier of a pill to swallow. Alrighty, 4-tire stop out and away. We have our Monster Energy drink. Red Dog on standby for pit stops, so gotta get a drink before I blow my throat out. So the estimated time was like 15.9, it said. And this will be a 15.2. Hey, pit crew, good job.
You got some traffic, easy on the merge. The 27 car, up high. All clear, buddy. Number 16 is coming light. The 16 car is outside.
Okay, Tony is pitting. I thought he pitted already. But no, okay. So, I mean, we should cycle back out and lead. We already have a big enough lead. Oh, Dale Jarrett's right behind me. Ooh. Okay, so he probably did lose time during that cycle then. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. Our car is so fast. I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't think NASCAR 06 was meant to be played on surround. Well, maybe it was. I don't know. But yeah, NASCAR Rivals sound mixing. It is horrifically bad. I don't know how on earth they botched that up so terribly. It is just... It's a sound mixing nightmare. It might be the worst one I think I've ever played when it comes to sound mixing. Things cut in and out so much. It's wild. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, I had the Harvick cycled out in front of me. Interesting. Alright, well. Did not expect that. He might have been one of the first people that pitted then. Damn, 3 seconds. Damn. I didn't think I lost that much time during the cycle. I guess Harvick's undercut just really helped him out that much. Well, I mean, we know our car is very fast, so we should be able to run him down without too much of a problem.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. There's a 3-second margin between you and the leader. All clear, buddy.
I don't know if they ported ignition sound into Rivals. I don't think it would ever really work properly.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it.
but something clearly went wrong for it to sound like that. It doesn't really sound good. No blown engines yet? Oh, that's a good point. I guess not. Wow. Well, maybe there is with the one car on pit road, so maybe there is one engine failure. I'm assuming. Well, as far as catching Harvick, this is actually becoming a little bit of a problem because I'm losing time to him. I think like 3.1 last lap. 3 seconds that lap. So we got an entire fuel run basically to run him down. So I mean, it shouldn't be. You should be able to pull away from him. Dale Jarrett's back there too. Tony Stewart really lost a lot of time during that cycle, it looked like. Kind of the same with me, so interesting developments there.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. The interval to the leader's about 3 seconds.
Ooh. Car didn't like that. Yeah, as expected, lost time that lap. Kind of curious how many cars will lap before the end of the race. I wonder if we'll get to like under the top 10 or I don't know. Top 5 still decently together. Like that's not too massive of a gap. So I don't know. Maybe top 10 sounds plausible. Well, we gotta catch Harvick though. He's really fast. And we gained some time on him there. And of course, Hermie Sauer's just gonna hold me up here. It's the Harvick Quickie thing still a rivalry. I think there's some untapped beef there because he got me pissed at Richmond, so I think there's some lingering resentment. So next pit stop will be around lap 130 for us. So we'll go to the end with the last like 37 laps after that point. And we are closing in just a little bit. Well, if anything, Harvick's putting up a pretty admirable fight. Like, I'm just not real. I don't know. It's not as easy as I was expecting. I guess that's the word I'm trying to look for. I don't know who it is that has blown up. Oh, I think it's Ward Burton. Oh no. Oh, that's sad. Did you get beef at Richmond? Well, hopefully it was good. there's Johnny Benson up there. I don't know, like, what position those two are in, but I don't know. But what I do know is Harvick is going to get caught in some massive lap traffic. There's dots all over the place in front of him, so that might be really good for us or really bad for us. That's a terrible turn one. That Roval race was such a shit show. Imagine if, well, from all the theories and stuff I've seen, especially from like the tweets with Hamlin, seems like that piece of cardboard that was on the track was something that was there at the beginning of stage 3. If that is actually the case, I have to go back and look at the race and see if it's ever there. But either way, if it actually was there that whole time, then that's a massive L on NASCAR for not noticing it. Because it's not just like some obscure thing. Like it's not exactly in the racing line, but like I don't know how you would miss that. And then it's so artificial to throw it with like 6 laps to go. Like, how do you fuck that up? It's just such a massive disaster, and that yellow ensued a complete shit show and a bunch of controversy. Well, controversy. Why am I saying it like that? Controversy. I'm watching too much Critical Drinker when I'm starting to say it like that. And it caused a whole bunch of shit show nonsense, and now we got, you know, the Cole Custer shenanigans stuff. Like it just caused so much more problems. It did nothing to elevate the race. It just brought up more problems, more inconsistency in the officiating. It just a whole other. It made things worse. It made a bad race worse. So it was just stupid.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
Number 43 is outside. Hold your line. He's still there. You're clear.
We're still catching Harvick, but it's been a very slow, methodical, just attempt of trying to catch him. I don't even think I'm going to lead the most laps in this one. Usually that kind of happens even when we qualify last, but this race, it might be different. I might not lead the most laps. I might lead the second most, but I don't know. There we go. Got clear of all those lap cars. Same with Harvick. Now we're only about a second back, and now we're going to be in clean air for a while, so we should be able to reel them in way, way easier than before. It's just insane how good this thing handles. It's absolutely insane.
Making up some time. Leader's right there. If he slips up, make your move.
That's one. I don't know. That and Dover. It's just a couple of tracks where I really, really like racing around. This is one of them. Just flows really nicely. It's insane. Like I don't play this game that much. I really only it's only when I stream it is when I really play the game a lot. I might do like a few practice laps the day of the stream, but I don't do like any full length races or anything like that. And I hop back in the game, and like within like 10 laps, I'm like back into the groove again. It's wild. Here we go for lead on Harvick. And give him all the room I can give him. There we go. Pass for the lead.
29, 26.
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Did you watch NASCAR Man's recent video about the oddest cars? I think I saw the thumbnail, but I didn't see the video. Not that I really hated the idea or anything. It just I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't think I'm subscribed to him either, so I don't think that doesn't help either for me getting notified when new uploads come out. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm sure it's good because the other videos he's uploaded before in the past have been really good, so I'm expecting the same level of greatness as usual from it. That's the second time I ran to that 26 car. Almost in like the same part of the track too. That's adorable. Well, we're about to lap Bobby Labonte, which is really weird. So now I'm really curious just how many people are left on lead lap. 5th place is about 9 seconds back, which, you know, still a lot of time on track to gain. Dale Jr.'s not even a lap down yet. Or not even half a lap down, so I have no idea how many people left on lead lap. Who? Kenny Wallace? What? Alright, crew chief. I'm glad to hear that, I suppose. There's our boy Ricky Craven, who I think started in the top 10. I don't know where he's running now. Maybe still in the top 10. I don't know. Well, lap 100. Yep, yes I did, crew chief. So we're more than, you know, halfway through the race, still leading. I mean, unless something wild happens with like pit stops, I think we got this race under control for the win. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But before then, we definitely want to build up a good gap, because even apparently 5 seconds still wasn't good enough. But still, someone was able to cycle out in front of us, so I think we'll try to build up the gap even more, just to try to minimize any chance they can get, you know, cycle in front of me during pit stops. Hey, there's Ricky Rudd. I don't know where he's running. That was... Okay, their pit window is open.
Wow, you're fast. Number 27, up high.
Why?
Still there. Clear on both sides.
I don't know why he, like, just pinched me so much there. This is random. Would you rather Kenny hate you so much? Would you rather have Kenny hate you so much you would... No, I would not want that. That would probably be very unfortunate. Don't treat Chase Buckham. JC, he's like pitching me off the track for like no Oh, Elliott Sadler. Oh, that was kind of badass. And he's gonna pass me. Alright, well that didn't seem as awesome as it looked initially. But at least he didn't block me. That would have been really bad. Keep your car to yourself. JC, look at this car. It is in 95% good condition. The back end has not gotten any damage to trigger my OCD. So it's gone pretty well. And I started last. There were so many opportunities for that to get damaged and it didn't. I mean, it'll probably happen in Martinsville 100%, but it's pretty good so far. Sadler is the best Candyman. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I guess, well, technically by statistics, Kyle Busch would be the best candidate. Shut up. Yeah, so we got Jimmy here, Sadler, they're on fresher tires, so I'm expecting them to get by me. At some point. Lap traffic holding up Sadler. That's kind of funny. Oh boy, I just had like this premonition. Things would go horribly wrong if I just kept going full speed, so I just backed off. Hey, thank you, Stan Barrett, holding up Jimmy like that. It makes it easier for me. I don't got to worry about him trying to pass me up on the high side. So, thank you. That helps. But Ernie Irvan, though, you mean to tell me Ernie Irvan's stats are better than Kyle Busch's in the Candyman car? Purely basing it on stats, no. But based on just personality, I think Kyle Busch should be on the bottom of that bowl. Bottom of that bowl. Hey, look at the food candy reference. Hey, look at me. I'm on fire today. I'm proud of myself. I get one good joke in me a month, and I used it up, so that kind of sucks. Oh, man. Well, I don't know. It's about 19, 20 laps till we have to pit. We have a lead, but it's not a gigantic lead that makes me confident. I think I had like a 5-second lead before the first pit stop. That's still not big enough. Like, I don't know. Hey, there's Kurt. About to put him a lap down, unfortunately, but it took a while for us to get to him, so he must be running pretty good. I don't know if the top 10, but I can dream. Oh, he's look at him pitching me. Wow. Kurt, I love you. Why would you do this to me? Jimmy's going to get by Kurt, but have to remember too, Jimmy's on fresher tires, which might be bad for him, or it might be actually good for him because he's going to have like a really epic undercut. So, the battle of Jimmy versus Kurt, the Johnsoning 2. That I said that all backwards. It's still up in the air. I'm still really surprised Elliott Sadler still kind of hold me off. I mean, he's not fresh with tires. I understand, but it's funny. It's almost like as if tire wear stuff matters. Wow, what a concept.
49.52. Great lap, great lap.
Oh, now that gap's going up, so I guess Harvick's tires are finally starting to affect them. Yeah, Davey Allison's toughness 92. That's still, I think that's probably still some of the most badass shit I've ever seen. That probably would never fly today and we'll never see again. Because their safety protocols are a lot more stricter and everything. I mean, Allison raced with almost every type of injury like possible. Broken ribs. That's all I know, but like it's so much happened to him. A black eye, like everything. I mean, he went through so much shit in '92. The fact that he was still able to race week to week and be a championship contender still, that is absolutely mind-boggling. And you get Denny Hamlin at Bristol with like a little thing in his eye. Oh, I can't race. I got something in my eye. Oh God. I remember when that happened, I'm like, wow. Denny Hamlin, what is that? That was just sad from Hamlin that night. I think it was Bristol 2013. I think it was the night race. It was something like that. But I just remember that, and I was just like, I just laughed because it was just so funny. I don't know, just thinking about drivers in the past, like they were able to race with so much other ailments or other things going on with them, and then you compare that, all that stuff in the past to Hamlin's thing. It's just like, wow, that's sad. Like, oh, it's just funny.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
The 40 car, top out. Number 40 is looking right. Clear.
Well, I have no. How many cars are a lap down? Fifth place is half a lap down, so I wonder if we're getting close to the top 10 because I see Mark up here. Same with Newman. I saw Jeff Burton, so gotta be getting close to the top 5.
Clear on both sides. Don't worry about a lot. He's feeling nice today.
Rudd didn't win at Martinsville with his eyes taped open. He won at Martinsville with like no heating or no air conditioner in like scorching heat, and it was like it was absolutely insane. The durability of Ricky Rudd is like is superhuman. Like, I mean, it's just an absolute Chad, an absolute badass. That could have been really bad. Right, the game is really trying to like make me wreck or something. It's really trying. The crew just realized it's a race. That's funny.
The leaders are coming in to pit.
29.86.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
pit this lap. It's a little bit earlier than what I was expecting, but you know, just to do a little bit of an undercut ourselves, so we don't, you know, I think it'll be the safest thing to do. So a standard 4-tire stop like normal. Good on the pit entry. Could have been a little bit faster, but yeah, it's no biggie. Crew chief got so bored he started watching Charlotte. If my crew chief did that, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, "Is that a good anime?" I would engage in a conversation with them about it, because I would be very interested to see why he would not be my fucking crew chief while watching an anime. There would be a lot of questions. It's just funny. We're up to third now, but we'll see who cycles us out after everything. Even if we lose the lead, you know, we got a lot of laps still left to go to, you know, get that back. So I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. That could have been really bad. Oh, look at JC going, abandoning the stream to play NASCAR 06. Wow. What an absolute bastard.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
Well, out of, oh, all right. Tony Stewart still has to pit. 20 seconds back from him. We should stream at a different time to convene. JC, I can't just reschedule my stream to convenient one person. I always do these at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That is the standard norm. 3 a.m. stream. It's not a bad idea. That'd be kind of funny. Imagine if I did like the season finale, like the entire finale of the Let's Play at like 3 a.m. I would kind of like that. That'd be kind of funny. That might piss some people off though, so I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, you literally can. I know I can. I mean, I would be up. I'm up at all hours of the day at different times all the time, so that would not be feasible. That would not be impossible. Also, we cycled back on the lead, and Harvick is right behind me. And this is why I pitted 5 laps earlier than I anticipated, because look at who's behind me, Harvick. Only by 2/10. So I think I made the right call pitting a couple laps early. 35 to go. I think I should be able to pull away from no problem. Davey Allison's like a shoe. Is that like a metaphor for like how durable and tough he is? That is the weirdest. If that is the case, that's the most bizarre comparison possible to showcase his durability. Like, I don't know. It's just funny to me. I mean, your Discord status literally says playing PCSX2 for 1. It's been probably saying has it? No way. It's been saying that for a day. It's been probably saying that for multiple days. just sit there at work with nothing to do or watch. Well, you got One Piece to watch. That will occupy your time for months on end. The dub is back. It's been back for a while, doing new episodes, not new episodes, but it's getting batches done at a really quick pace. Like, it's, you got some stuff to watch. Got some, as the youngsters say, goated series to binge. Yo. God damn. Oh god, I just, like, I upsetted the youth of America with that.
Number 29 is going low. Far high. Number 23 is still there. They're on both sides.
Harvick be trying, though. I admire it. I just don't know how his tires are going to fare in the long run.
Run some more like that one. Number 2, it's up high.
I watched you talk about One Piece. That was enough. But JC, that doesn't. I can't paint the whole picture in a video. Like, I mean, it can help. I mean, I'm sure it helped illustrate why I like Robin so much. Which man, I wish I could fucking work on that some more. I'm so busy with like 3 different series with the World of Outlaws Championship mode, the freaking career mode of that, then Rivals. Though, if I ever do want it to come back, it's going to be probably in a different format. Instead of it being one big gigantic video, it'll be done in, like, broken up parts. Like when I get to Water 7, that's the next arc. At the beginning of the video, I'll talk about, like, how it's going to be structured from here on out. It's going to be done a lot in the way where Mr. Fusion's Dragon Ball dissection videos are, where I, like, each video, each part or episode will be about 20 minutes long. And kind of go from there, just so I can get them out at a little bit faster pace. And then when this whole, at least for me, like when the series is done, then I'll make like one big supercut of it, where it's just like into all the parts, but into like one big video. That'll be a much better way to consume it, I feel like. And it'll give you different options of, hey, do you want to watch it in parts, or you just want to just go to one video and watch? It'll give people options, and I think it'll be kind of nice to do it in that way, because when we get to like Water 7 and Enies Lobby, those are like the 2 biggest arcs for her character. There's so much to talk about, so many new little nuances to her character. I mean, it will be like, well, Water 7 and Enies Lobby are technically considered as like one big arc, but generally people always split them up. But some people do, some people don't, but for the sake of the video series, I'll be splitting them up just so, you know, just to make it a little more convenient or easier to do so. Yeah, that's, I still, like, even after all this time, I still think about it. I still think about that series so much, because I love the character, I love it just, the thing is, as much as I love working on it, the return, like, in terms of, like, ad revenue or just views, it doesn't justify all the time I put into it. So there's days where, when I was working on it, where I didn't feel very motivated to work on it, because it just like, well, I'm doing all this and there's not much return of it. But, you know, it was more of a passion project to begin with. And as much as I want to work on it, you know, there's other things I have to kind of prioritize. Like, I can't just not upload videos for like 2 months to work on that. If then when it comes out, it doesn't really perform at all, and I literally lose money out doing that. So I have to think of it in a business standpoint, in a weird way where I have to prioritize my live streams, my Let's Plays before that. So that aspect of it kind of sucks. So I don't know. It's a whole thing. But I still, the good thing is, even after all this time, I still think about it. I still have that drive to work on it because I love the character that much. I don't think it's ever gonna go away. I mean, it's been 3 years since I began watching a series, and I still love that character beyond words. So it's just the simp game and the love is still strong. Props to Harvick again, he's still keeping up with me. I'm doing all this rambling and I kind of forget I still have to be careful. Harvick's right there behind me. He's not letting me get away. Yay, we've officially led the most laps. Unless I am mistaken, I think Jimmy may have won the Jimmy versus Kurt, the Johnson and 2 battle. I think. Just because he did undercut Kurt so much there. But unless Kurt's way up there, I don't really know where he's running. I haven't really passed him, so maybe Kurt's just still ahead of him by a lot. I don't really know. The only thing I will say with One Piece that I think would deter people from watching it is just the length. And that's one thing that just sucks, because it's a really good series. I very rarely is there ever a show that's gone on for 25 years that's an ongoing story that still maintains the quality. And the length, I think, would probably intimidate some people. I think it intimidated me for a very long time. It really wasn't until, I kind of went into it with the mindset of just take it one arc at a time, look at the One Piece wiki, and kind of just break it down arc by arc. And when you take it into like bite-sized chunks like that, and I think that the series early on does a good enough job with the arcs being not too long and being kind of bite-sized for a little bit, where some arcs are like 13 episodes or 15 or less than that even. And all that. So I think it does a really good job with that. And I think too is that the series starts off so simple. Like, you think of One Piece, you think this like epic grand thing. It one day gets to that point, but early on it's a very, very simple story. Almost to a point where even when I was watching it, I was like, this is the series that people hype up so much about. Like, I don't see the appeal. It wasn't until we get to a certain arc where things changed, where it elevated from being pretty good, being alright to pretty good, to something on a whole other level. And it changed me. It made me realize that the arc was, or the series was something special. And the other thing too is, with how long the series has gone on for, there's so much padding. There's so much just, the pacing gets so slow to a certain point because they have to do it. It's the curse of the weekly anime like standard, where an anime gets released, or a new episode gets released, weekly, and you can't have the anime get ahead of the manga, and you have to give the manga time to have episodes and stuff. So that's why there's padding. That's why they only adapt a certain amount of chapters or pages an episode. So that's why it's done that way. I understand like why it's like that. It just, when you're watching it week to week, it's dreadful. When you watch an episode and like only 10 pages get adapted, and I've done breakdowns and stuff, and like how everything's done, and like a 20-minute episode or a 22 or 23-minute episode, you may be lucky to get like 6 minutes or 7 minutes of like actual canon material. Then that other 16 minutes is either the intro, then like a recap, and then the other part is either flashbacks or just padding. Like, you can just feel the pacing be affected. Though with Wano, the most recent arc that they're currently doing, I think is probably their best at doing all that stuff, because they've added neat little details and things to it. It really is, it's really fucking good. Like, as far as like a weekly anime is concerned, it's done in about the best way they've ever done it. And there's a reason why it's kind of getting popular again, or getting more noticed, because the anime's up their game in production, staff, everything. Like, it's definitely changed the game. But yeah, the pacing still unfortunately gets affected by it. That's where the One Pace group come into play, where they basically try to adapt it as closely to the manga as possible, and it cuts stuff down a lot. For example, one arc has like 148 episodes, but the manga was only like 100 chapters for that arc, and it was Dressrosa. And the anime was like 146 episodes. It was something like that, but there was only like 100 chapters. So you can kind of do the math. Each episode, almost on average, would be under like a chapter, like an adapted episode. So that the pacing gets reduced tremendously. But the One Pace crew was able to kind of cut it down to about 46 episodes. So that's about like 60%, or maybe even 70% of it cut. Certain episodes like Fishman, or certain arcs like Fishman Island, that was like maybe 53 episodes, got cut down to like 26 or 25. Zoe was originally like 27, 28 episodes, and they cut it down to about 11. So you can kind of see what I mean. Like, they cut it down like at least 50% or more, which definitely makes the watching experience a lot more tolerable and easier to kind of consume. And each episode usually ranges around that 20 to 30 minute mark, so it's almost pretty similar to how the episodes usually air. They're around like that 20-25 minute mark. You obviously can't fit it within a, obviously with them, with the One Piece crew, they have the luxury of basically kind of making the episodes however long or short they need it to be. They generally try to keep it within that like 20 to 30 minute range. Sometimes if there's like the finale of an arc, they might stretch it to 45 minutes. But they only do that for like the finale of the arc, or some things like that. So it's done pretty good. And some of the earlier stuff isn't edited as good as it probably should. And they've said it multiple times in their group that like they want to go back and like redo it. But basically from God, I don't know how to word it without like I mean, like the last 3 or 4 years, they've been a lot better at it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Anyways, with 3 to go, I rambled on for way too long, but we built a gap on Harvick. He's starting to fall off with his tires, so he definitely put up a fight. He was behind me for quite a long time, so big props to him. We're not going to win this by like 10 seconds or anything, but it's still going to be a relatively easy race with a hint of difficultiness to it. What happened to the E5 or Ultimate Edition? Well, basically I got busy with other stuff, with other series. I was already planning on recording the Raffoul one for that, but I got the game like early, or I guess earlier than I thought. So I just, got busy with that. The World of Outlaws game came out, so I just got busy with other stuff. I think I'll get back to that at some point, just to wrap up the season. But I don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe when the championship mode ends with the World of Outlaws one. Like when that wraps up. That's my plan. On the final lap through 3 and 4. Led the most laps. Kept the car pretty clean. That's going to be 8 wins in a row. Oh my god. That is gross. That's gross. Props to Harvick. He tried. We lapped up to 7th. Oh my god.
It was all green flag racing in this one.
Wow, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have that cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
The 63 car never even got a scratch in this race.
Yeah, I got a scratch.
Relief on the old wallet too. It costs big money to keep these NASCAR Winston Cup cars in tip-top shape week in and week out. When you don't damage them on race day, it helps save a lot of time and money.
The 63 car gained some respect out there in this one.
Relationships with other drivers are important in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. It can make you or break you.
They had a lot more to say than I thought. I was really expecting nothing, but I got something. That is our, I don't even know how, 26 wins in our career, 21st in the season. So, this is just gross. It's gross. Tony Stewart tried. I think he got 5th, I think. Kind of curious how many people are left on lead lap, though. I mean, we saw Burton 7, so it was, what, 6 on lead lap then? I would say we will add this to the trophy case, but I think we already have it, so I don't think that does anything for us. But yeah, I see a little bit of damage there. 26.4. Okay, so we have, 6 on lead lap. Gordon was the next that was going to go a lap down. Tony Stewart led 50 laps early on. We led 93 of them. Harvick led 24. I think that might be it. I'm not sure. And Jimmy beat Kurt. Oh no. Oh, Kurt got 13th. Oh. Damn, it was that last pit stop. I think that's what did it. Kurt ended up getting he pitted so much later than Jimmy. Jimmy was able to do like an epic undercut. I guess Kurt wasn't able to reel him in, obviously, so that's unfortunate. But Kurt again just casually getting top 15s week to week. Beats Bobby Labonte. Hey. Ricky Rudd's back here. Rusty Wallace up there. Back there. Johnny Benson, 19th. Not bad. I think we only had 1 DNF. Yeah, it was 1 DNF. Ward Burton. Lap 15. Jeez. I didn't even notice that until he was down on pit road. We got Fittipaldi there in 42nd. 5 laps down. Well, there's your finishing results. Tony Stewart again doing alright. But yeah, another good day for us, another win. I mean, it's just absolutely disgusting at this point. Thought I had a sneeze. Oh, did we get... Is our back row different? I don't know. I think it is. I think our background is finally different. Alright, well, we'll repair some of our stuff. This one's definitely our weakest one of the bunch. Actually, no, did something come in? I think our shop... Yeah, it did. What came in exactly? I can't remember. Engine dyno. Well, I guess we'll sell one of our old engines and get something better. So what's our weakest one? 66 is our weakest when that's like maxed out? I think it is. Yeah, it is our weakest one. So we'll sell that to build another one. Even though I don't think it's going to matter because the series will end before this actually finishes. But, you know, we'll do it for the shits of it if I ever come back to it. That's still being built. This is still our weakest one. So we'll overhaul that. Anything to do in the engine department? Yes, we can. We'll repair that, or actually overhaul it. And chassis. What's our weakest one? This one. That's, what was this one going to be? 70. Yeah, well, we'll do that. Do that. And with that, that does everything for all the repairs. Engines, bodies, body down. I don't even think we need anything anymore, but we'll go with bodies. We'll get the sheet metal plates. We'll go with that. 2.2 million, sure. Why not? We got money to burn. Why not? We'll save our progress here, and then we're gonna be going into Martinsville, which I am. I even said to Mark Harmon, which I don't think is here tonight, which is very unfortunate because I might get my dub. But I said I would. It seemed like we agreed. I'm going to qualify at Martinsville, and if I win, then he said he was going to give me 50. So I'm going to remember that whenever I stream again. I want to remind him about that. But for Martinsville, I am going to qualify. I think it's going to be pretty tough. So I think this will be one of my other mulligans where we're going to qualify. Point standings, obviously, very good. Tony Stewart probably going to get second in the standings. No, I don't think anything's changed here in the top 10. Kurt's still 9th. He's built the gap over Kenseth by 116 points, so I think he's pretty safe to be in the top 10, which is really nice. I think that's about all he's going to be able to get. But yeah, so I guess with all that said, we'll jump into it. Go into this with we're gonna bring everything we got for this one. Best chassis, the best engine, which is the 71, and body, the downforce draft, and like it's 74, best rated car ever. Oh yeah, we're gonna try to get this dub here in Martinsville. Try to get 9 wins in a row. We also gotta worry about the wonky pits, the pit logic. Like, are we gonna get that scripted yellow with that? So I think our car is pretty good with efficiency, so I don't think we got to worry about that too much anymore. Hey, Kurt's 3rd. Nice. Do some practice laps to get used to the game. Don't do this to me. All right. Game, why? Don't do this to me. Might have to lower 4th gear just a tad because it's that might be too extreme.
1927.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
1916. That's as quick as you've been all day. Easy now. Need some, like,
Stop, game, stop. No, I don't want to quit practice. Well, I guess I do.
Wow, Big Lick, you okay?
No, I'm not. That was a weird one. I didn't expect him to say that there. Bump that down to a 95. See if that helps out with the fourth gear a little bit. I mean, we were redlining a ton there. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Be careful. You're using up those tires.
Maybe it might be a bit too loose. Let me check this here. All right, so wedge. All right, we're gonna bump it down just a notch. That's a bit too inconsistent with the handling, so I really don't want to spin out. I think the thing is to, I think we'll be able to get the pole without much of a problem. It's just after that is the other problem. I feel like they're just gonna be really, really fast. I mean, I'll be shocked if we're gonna be really quick because everything I've ever done with this game at this track, they've always been really just fast. So I'm just basing it on my 20 years of knowledge
You can do better.
that in race trim they'll be pretty damn quick.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Really? Why is practice so chaotic? Is there actually a wreck somewhere?
19.5. That was a great lap, buddy.
I don't see it, but I mean, the car felt pretty quick. I mean, these times are always extremely fast in practice, so I'm not really worried about it. Well, here we go.
Coming to the line, the green flag waves. The clock has started, and it is long line running to begun. All eyes are on him as he races down to the corner. He needs a good lap here to get a good starting position for Sunday's race. Stay
Well,
focused.
I'm not shocked by that. Kind of curious just how big of a, by how much? That's the question I'm trying to pose. I don't know why I had such a hard time trying to say that.
Looks like you'll need a
Nah, I don't think that was any better, but
great job.
well, I guess we'll see what we could do in the race. That's the biggest question I've been. Oh wow, we barely got it. Yeah, we might be in a bit of a problem. Might be in a bit of a pickle for the race. We'll have Amarin take it away. Oh yeah, we gotta show the Burke and Martinsville picture. Oh my god, I'm getting carried away. Let me bring that up here. Show the pick. I beat him to the punch there. Yeah, look at that. Why is it bringing up Firefox over there? No, that's not. No, it's not really that big of a deal. But it's loaded up here. All right, well, it's breaking my stream. All right, there we go. All right, go copy and paste that, delete that, bring it up on this here. Boop, boop, boop. Look at that. Hey. Thank you, Sprinter, for making that. I appreciate it. Look at that. It's just like the racetrack I own back at home. That's adorable. There's a reference here I don't quite understand, but this character is adorable, and I like that. Look at that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sprinter, for taking the time, as always, for creating this stuff. That's always really cool. I've seen his character around online a lot. Love the design. It's very adorable. Love the I appreciate the references, the effort. That's pretty cool. I like this. Thank you so much. So, with that in mind, we'll try to win for her, because that's adorable. I can't. My heart can only contain so much of the adorbs. Nero. That's it. That's who it was. It was from I can't talk. The character was familiar to me. Like, I've seen that before, but I did not know the name. But yes, that rang all the bells in my peanut brain. So with that said, I don't know why. It's not, whatever. We'll have Amaranth take it away and see if they're gonna try to lowball and downplay our excellence in this season.
Everyone, we're glad you could join us at the historic Martinsville Speedway for today's Subway 500 on MRN. Barney, these pit crews will be busy all race long. Martinsville is known for great fender-to-fender racing.
Drivers work the brakes hard at this racetrack. It's like 2 drag strips with short turns. The wear and tear these cars take from the track is bad enough. Then add in some good old beating and banging with other cars. Now that's stock car racing, baby.
The DeVilbiss car has been quick on the short tracks all season.
He's definitely been a factor at all the short tracks so far, you're right. But he still has to stay out of trouble and take care of the car in this race.
Jeff Burton hasn't had a good start to the weekend.
I spoke to the crew chief this morning and he told me that they just missed the setup in qualifying. But he does expect his driver to make his way up through the field and get a good finish without much problem.
Casey Mears finds himself in a bit of a slump.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week.
Yeah,
and I think
right.
it just may pay off for them in the end.
Alternate Bobby Labonte ski. Mayfield ski.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Yeah. Alrighty. Many Winston Cup cars ready to go and duke it out here at Martinsville. We're going to do our best. I am actually a little bit concerned with this one because I just don't know how this is going to play out. But we will see. Here we go. I'm getting on my legs position, Indian position style. All right, let's jump into it. 250 laps. We're just gonna take it careful in turn 1. Please don't drill me, Mark Martin. I already got right side damage, of course. It just they just go in that corner so much deeper. Oh, that's some stack ups. Oh, that's good for us. Kurt's up to second. Where did he come from? Go Kurt. Hell yeah. I didn't mean to have him, like, I didn't mean for that to happen, but. Well, as I was expecting, Tony Stewart is really, really freaking quick. Oh my god, really? Oh! Oh, problems at Martinsville. Oh no, we just obliterated the whole fucking field. Oh god. I can't believe the car spun out from now. Jesus Christ. Oh, God damn it. Why? Oh, that went horribly wrong. Kurt's the second, though. Oh, we're gonna have so much debris yellow from all this. Oh, they're stacking up. Alright, well, that really couldn't have started off any more uglier than that. I mean, that was pretty bad. There was so much death. I that could have been bad. I'm sorry. Well, Joe Nemechek needs to get his bitch ass into gear and go.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
No. No, Newman, no.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? Okay, we're clear.
Well, the only way that this race is going to be saved for us is
That was a quick lap.
that AI yellow. So I don't think we're going to have the car to win by any means. We'll be lucky to even get a top 10.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
I just wonder, like, how fast are the leaders going? They run like 18.5s, like in practice, like what I was saying earlier. Is like, is that really just how fast they go?
19:36. Run some more like that one. Leader's interval's about 9 seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get him.
Well, I wonder if this car will be like a long run type of car where it'll just be better as the race goes on.
Number 12 is looking to
I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see on that. Well, just like Bristol, I think we'll have to pit once in this one, so we really only have one proper opportunity to deal with the AI yellow.
Wow, you're fast.
That may or may not occur.
Okay, you've got some driving to do. Leader has about 10 seconds on us. The 12 car, up high. Clear all around. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
Well, no matter how this race plays out, I kind of inadvertently gave Kurt like a really good... Yep, that's debris probably. It's debris, announcer guy. Don't like have a cow. Yeah, yeah. Tony or Rusty lost his ass. No shock there. I don't think anyone's gonna pit because it's still way too early in the race. Yeah, nobody pitted, so that's good. We already got some lap cars to deal with. They're going to probably stack up here on the start, so that's a good chance for us to achieve some spots. Oh my god, look at Newman. Look at Newman on the outside. Like that, he actually made it work.
That's a textbook pass there. Good job. Take it easy out there.
That could be really bad.
You're clear. 20-40. Good lap. Number 12, it's up high. Up another spot. Okay, we're clear. 3 wide. Hold that line. All clear, buddy. 19:93. Great lap. Great lap. Just 6 seconds separation.
Yeah, I hear something flapping behind me, so... Debris yellows are not over yet.
Blindside. Someone got by you. Let's go after it. Still there. 19:53. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. Still beside you. Number 01 is
Me and Jerry Nadeau just duking it out for position back here, like... Oh god. Hello, Park. Roger that.
1940.
That was a great lap, buddy. Let's go now. Still
Oh,
7
parks for
seconds on the
position.
lead.
Clear all around. You're okay.
Oh,
Go
okay.
outside.
Bad idea.
Okay, we're clear. 1975.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Number 30 just hit it.
God, I gotta stop doing that.
Is outside.
I'm gonna end up DNFing myself.
1990.
That one was quick. Let's do it again. Okay, you've got some driving to do. Leader has about 10 seconds on us.
Hold your line. He's still there.
Jeff Green DNF'd.
He's still there. Nice pass.
Oh my God, car.
Tires in good shape.
Ah, man.
The 40 cars all over your back bumper. 2170. Okay, we're clear. Number 01, it's up high.
We're definitely gonna have another debris yellow at this rate. I mean, I hear flapping behind me, so something's about to fall off.
39.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
The 01 car up high.
I might just have to pit just to
01 is still there.
have fresh tires, so I'm just on a different strategy than them, because
The 01
obviously
car
just staying
still
out with
there.
them is not gonna do us any good.
Clear on both sides. 1940.
Run some more like that one.
Number 01 is
Maybe the
outside.
AI will do the same thing. I don't know.
Okay, we're clear.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
The 01 car wants to get by
I do
you.
wonder whose car is flapping like that. I don't think it's. I don't even. It can't be Rusty, because he already lost his ass. Maybe it's Dale Jr. I know I saw his car flying up in the air, so it could very well be him.
Wow, you're fast.
Number 01 up high. Clear.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
There we go. There's our debris yellow. Man,
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
I might have to pit just to. Yep, that's Dale Jr. I was thinking it might be Dale Jr. because I saw him fly up in the air. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pit just so we're on a different sequence from them, and that betters our chances to BS a win if everybody pits and have that pit strategy, you know, all that. So I think it's for the best, and we got our right side's red, so I really don't want to take any chances. So we're just gonna pit to be safe here. A lot of cars already went a lap down, so we'll not be in a horrible spot. How's my day? It's been alright. Not a whole lot's gone on for me today. I just been kind of waking up, and I woke up. I mean, I did some like recordings for like. Well, I woke up around like 3 a.m. I worked on my NASCAR Rivals video, got that done, and uploaded that. Took another nap, woke up around like 4. Obviously, had to stream today, so I did a little bit of stuff here and there, but mostly it was just kind of sleeping, just getting some stuff done. So not a whole lot, kind of uneventful day, kind of a typical day, dare I say, of what I do. So, yeah.
We're starting in the back, so be careful and stay out of trouble.
All right, back to 33rd. At least we'll be by ourselves, well, somewhat, until they, wreck themselves. Not wreck themselves, but they'll just go slow in turn 1. Just like that. Now we'll be on a different tire strategy than them, so I mean the car should we should theoretically. I don't know if we'll get the lead, but we should be able to get by these slower cars here. That might be the last of all the debris yellows, if I had to guess. Those are like really the only 2 I can think of that had noticeable damage. So I think that's going to be it for us with all that. As long as I don't wreck myself. Bill Elliott's car is pretty mangled, but I don't see or hear any flappy parts, so that's good. Ooh. That did not feel good, but we're moving up through the field. We're just about back to where we were running before. Oh wow, I shifted down a second. I didn't even notice that. Oh god, Rusty's hood. Oh my god, what a Alright game, you got me. I didn't expect the hood to fall off. I heard some flappy. I was about to mention that, but I was too late. What a shit show of a race. Well, we're gonna stay out. Well, point situation, Marlin gained something, but that's really it. Alrighty. Man, what a mess of a of a race. All for my lap 2 incident that has transcended like what 3 more yellows. Sorry, Jerry. Now we're back to where we were running before we pitted, so yeah, this is good. I mean, obviously everybody's still gonna have to do 1 more pit stop, including ourselves. This puts us in a much better position. Well, as much as I kind of inadvertently gave Kurt such a good start, he's dropping back, so that sucks. Wow. Did you see that? Bobby Labonte just said fuck you to Newman. Wow. Damn. I mean, we're moving up through the field. We're doing, we're making the best out of these tires, but at the same time, you're 7 seconds back from lead still. I don't know what it is. They have always been just extremely freaking tough here. Oh my god, look at Jimmy's ass. That's gonna definitely be another debris show. God, these first like 60 laps have been a complete nightmare. It just can't have a green flag run of any kind because of what I did to the entire field. Oh, Toxic. I guess it's good that you arrived to the stream now, because if you were here, like, maybe 10 minutes ago, I don't think you would have liked it. If you go back to the stream on lap 2, something horrific occurred. It might have affected your driver. Oh, no. If you stuff another car in the wall, I'd be bolted up into the sky. Hopefully Nero will be proud of me for whatever I did on that turn 3 lap 2 incident. Hopefully she's proud of that. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's another debris. Oh my god. Oh, Toxic, look away. Oh, Jimmy lost his ass. Oh no. Oh, he's he's running last. Oh, I caused that. That's some noise there. Ugh. Well, I guess we'll see if they start pitting now. I don't know if their window's open. I don't know if this is like. No, they're not pitting. No, they're staying out. All right. We made the right call. Points update. Marlon did something. Oh no, we got more cars to lap down. Oh, this is bad. Oh, we're gonna die on this start. I'm just gonna back. I'm just gonna give people room. There we go. Got the inside line. Sorry to Newman. I know. I like just checked them up. These first, like, 70 laps have been just ugly. So many debris yellows. I don't even know if we're done with them yet. She like chariot races, which is ancient. Ooh. Ooh, well then I would probably like her then. I'm glad to know that. Huh, Tony Stewart's not leading anymore. I wonder who is now. Rudd is 4th. Stewart's 3rd.
Catching up to the leader. Keep on it. 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Still there. Still beside you. Be careful, buddy. He's friendly now, but one good smack will change his mind real quick. 1972. You're closing on the leader.
It's insane. Even with the 30-lap tire advantage on him, I mean, we're still having a hard time trying to reel him in. So I'm glad I pitted when I did and everything.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Keep digging. We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader. Be careful. You're using up those tires.
I would like to say that this might be the end of all the debris yells, but I don't know. I'm terrified.
Passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
That just shows how bad that wreck was, that we had like 6 debris yells, or we had a lot.
The one car is returning to the track. He's just racing for points and ain't gonna be.
Oh no, we're gonna have another. Well, this race has just turned into a good old-fashioned Martinsville shit show. Now we're gonna have Jeff Green out on track, just being slow and in the way. That is gonna be like, that is some peak roadblock simulator levels of shit that we're about to get into with all that. I mean, it's already bad enough at like 1.5 miles. I can't even imagine how it's gonna be with a short track.
All clear, buddy. 1945. Okay, let's get after these guys now. Interval between you and the leader is 4.5. You're gaining on the leader. Three wide. Hold that line.
I'm not doing. No game. I'm not doing that. I know what you want me to do. I'm not gonna do it. It was really trying to bait me into that.
1988. Keep coming. We're getting there. There's 4.5 seconds between you.
My day's been good.
You're making up some time. Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. Leader's out front by 3.5 seconds. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
How old is my dog? Bailey. We got her in 2015, so she's a little over 7 years old now.
1962. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. All right.
Our cat Callie, we got around November of 2019. So she's gonna be 3 years old in about a month from now, roughly. Here for the Martinsville Suffering. Hey, Kamikaze, welcome to the stream. You missed it. Lap 2, turn 3. Go back in the stream, and you'll find some comedy gold in that. I mean, it was magical. And just the level of just a nuclear bomb that went off in turn 3.
Leader's running about 2.5 seconds in front of you.
And then we had probably 6 debris yellows after that. Like, it's taken almost 70 laps, but 70 or some odd laps, and we're finally starting to have a normal green flag run.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
Jerry Mayfield second. Wait, what? What did that happen? Wait, what? I'm really confused now. How did that happen?
1982. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. This is between you and the leader.
Bailey's a Sheltie. Yeah, she's a full-bred Sheltie. Oh, the AI are pitting early, so that means the pit window is officially open, which means the beginning of the caution glitch is on the lookout. Or the lookout for the... Michael Waltrip's leading. Wait, what? Tony Stewart started on pole. Wait, how did it get to this point? Did the game mess up, like, the field order a little bit or something? Like, there's no way Mayfield and Waltrip are here. Based... Some fucking shit is going on that I was not aware of. My incident oh my god, the stack up! That, I felt that through the game, and I went through all the cameras way too quickly.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Well, through some act of, like, North Wilkesboro 1990 shenanigans, Michael Waltrip and Mayfield are 1-2. I was gonna, like, they're fast. Waltrip's he's like legitimately fast. He may have gotten there by some dumb luck, but he's actually holding the lead. It was like pulling away there for a little bit. I guess he technically still is. This would just make the race even more perfect if there's just a caution glitch thing. That would just kind of cap off this entire race for being a complete shit show. So I don't know what I don't know who the last car is that we have to worry about, like, on pit road. I don't know what car it is. I don't know what the stall it is. But usually it's always like a Mayfield or a Ward Burton, Christian Fittipaldi.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up. Just 2 seconds back now. 2 seconds. All clear, buddy. All right.
About to pass Mayfield here for position. The next we got to worry about is Waltrip up here. Ugh, did not want to turn there, but we got second.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it.
He was getting held up a bit by Bill Elliott there for a little bit, but not anymore. I mean, leader's definitely getting help in lap traffic a little bit, so that could help us out, but I don't know by how much. 1.7.
Catch up to the leader. Keep on it.
And mind you, we are on 30 lap fresher tires than the rest of the field, and we're still struggling this badly to, like, reel them in, so that just shows how stupidly fast they are.
You're closing on the leader. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. About 1.5 off the leader. The 9 car is down low. Okay, we're clear. 1981. You got some passes left in there somewhere.
I think KG finally, he looked at the the lap 2 incident. It was bad. It was really bad. Oh man, I think I just explode. Oh, Bill Elliott! DNF'd because I put him in. I like. Oh no! No! I never had that happen. I guess I ran him too high, but oh my god, I just grenaded his car by getting too close to. Oh my, what is this race? I'm gonna pit. I think everybody should be pitting now. I don't know. Okay, they are pitting, so that's good. I think the pit window. I think we're gonna be good to the end at this point. Oh my, I've never had that. I've never seen it like that. I've never seen it happen like in that exact that specific type of way before. Oh god, that one hit and they just grenaded. 20 years and this game finds like interesting weird ways to like have things happen still. I've never had something happen like, specifically like that. I am so sorry to Bill Elliott. Oh my god, why? Ow! 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 We're good. Go. What the fuck was that? I don't understand how any of that happened. But, oh my god, Ricky Robbie. I'm just glad we got out of pit road alive there. Because we probably, I mean, that, can we even DNF on pit road during the animation sequence? I don't know, like, I've never had, I'm glad we got out of that alive, because that looked like it was about to get really bad. The only other thing I'm worried about is, since we're all on like equal tires now, I think I'm gonna get my ass kicked by the AI some more. I mean, we're running 5th somehow, but Michael Waltrip's fast. He might actually get a win, like on legitimate speed. Oh my god, that happened in Thunder 03? I can't remember. That was so long ago. Wow, so I guess that technically has happened before. I learned something.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead. 29 cars.
I need this. I need to win this race so Mark Harmon can give me that $50 super chat. That is my motivation. I have to do it. I need that money. I need to eat. Well, not... Okay, maybe it's not that extreme, but... I need it. I guess that's... Holy Christ. That was a stack up. And that's a spot. Hooray, up to P4. Clear. Oh, that's bad. Oh, maybe. What is this battle for 4th? That a boy. I lost a spot. What is that fake like attitude? I wonder if this car is going to get really good on the long run. I mean, that's like the only thing I can hope for with this car. Because I don't think we're going to be able to win this on just short run pace or anything. I'd like to think, finally, we'll be done with all the debris, all the weird stuff. Unless I hit Jimmy Johnson like in a weird spot and just like grenades him, but I don't know. We haven't gotten into a deep run to really see what this car can do. So I guess we'll have to find out. But we have such a deficit already. I don't know how on earth I'm going to make up all that time.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. You're gaining on the leader. We've got some work left. The leader has about a 9-second lead on us. The 24 car is coming right. Keep coming. We're getting there. Making up some time.
Holy crap. That was a crunch back there. Damn. Well. Boy, I hope so, Elite. Like, I really hope we'll have long run pace or something. I mean, we got a lot of laps, so that might play a factor, but I mean, we're 10 seconds back. I don't know if I can pull off the dub at this rate. Like, I want 9 wins in a row. My ego needs it so badly. Hey, hello, Scott McNew.
Greetings, WhatiFRacing. Hope you're having a fantastic night. Between the Detroit Lions and the Roval, they owe 6 hours of my life back from Sunday LMAO.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the 5. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, that Roval race. Oh, God. I just wish it would have just... That cardboard caused so much controversy. It was just sad. We need like a Twitter account for the cardboard that brought out the yellow. The orange cone and the cardboard can have like a fight or something on Twitter. It'll be kind of funny. But welcome, Elite, to the stream. Thanks for tuning in as usual. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you here. Everybody liked that meme video that I made with Ignition. That's one of those things when I was working on it, I was just like, this is gonna blow up. Like, more than like usual with my stuff. Like, I just had I had a good feeling about it because I mean, there was so much, I put so much time into that. I mean, it was like 2 days worth of like editing, but it felt like I put like 20 hours into that. And how I found that song was from a YouTube short of like a person putting like Legos together, and the caption was like illegal ways to Lego things or something like that. I don't know. It was like, it was weird. But that's how I found the song. A really weird way to find the song. But it just, I don't know, it sounded so good, and it was very memeable. I guess is the word I'm trying to find. Well, sorry you have to go, Toxic, but hopefully you enjoyed the rest of the stream whenever you want to rewatch this on a replay.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. We've got some work left. The leader has about a 9-second lead on us.
I forgot we passed someone for 4th. That just completely passed my mind. Who the hell was it? Was it Mayfield? No, it was Newman? Mark Barnes 3rd? When did that happen? Is Michael Waltrip that fast today? That's like, he might legitimately win this. And that's going to be very baffling to me.
Keep coming. We're getting there. We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks and be smooth.
The 12 car is passing high. 19:55.
You're making up some time.
If I somehow find a way to make up like 10 seconds of on-track time, I'm going to be very confused.
Pick up some more spots.
It's hard to even gauge that the interval because I keep gaining time, I keep losing time. I don't know what is legitimate. I think it's just lap traffic probably messing up the leader.
19:51.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
I mean, it would explain some things because, I mean, that's a lot of cars on that track map in one specific spot.
19:42.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it.
Hello, Harvick.
Pick up 7 seconds.
Goodbye, Harvick. He tried. Hi, Kevin. Bye, Kevin. Oh shit! All right. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. All right. Let's start. Oh my stack up! Holy stack up! That was, I don't know what the hell happened there, but I'm glad I was on the inside line there because that
Closing on the leader.
could have been really bad.
Only 8 seconds
Oh
back to the
my!
leader. Stay hungry.
Wow, they're still stacking up. Jimmy's got a new... Nope, I was going to say Jimmy got a new ass, but then he lost it when I got close to him. I'm glad he didn't DNF from that tap. I'm a little anxious about that.
19:66.
Okay, buddy. We're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. The leader's interval is about 9 seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get him. Dig, buddy. Dig, dig, dig.
Number 5 is going high.
Oh, Brett Bodine, get out of the frickin' way.
19:38.
We're running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. The leader has about 9 seconds on us.
Game, I'm not in the... I can't even say game. Emulator, I'm not in the mood for your lag.
19:59.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Waltrip goes from, like, gaining, like, multiple seconds on second place to losing it all. And now Bobby Labonte and Mark Martin are, like, right there with them again. I don't know what is going on. It's just... lap traffic really playing a factor today, it seems.
You're gaining on the leader.
No. 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 I'm not doing that shit.
The 12 cars all over your back bumper. Car inside.
I'm not in the mood for your shit too, Newman. I'm not.
Both sides. 20:39.
Keep coming. We're getting
There you go. Eat wall. Eat fucking wall. That was very close to us wrecking. We're fine.
19:45. Making up some time. Only 8 seconds back to the leader. Stay hungry. Come on, buddy. Push
Oh
it.
my god, that was very close to some big problems, but... Alright, finally. Hello, Jerry. Oh my god, lap traffic. I think Jimmy's car has officially gotten to that point where he's just really slowed down.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up. The leader has about 9 seconds on.
That's crazy. Like, as soon as Waltrip gets by the lap traffic, he just gains back, like, all the time. Oh, God. I just... It's crazy how fast they are.
19:58. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it. All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader. You're closing on the leader.
Yeah, I don't know what more I could possibly do. I mean, the interval... I mean, unless Jimmy literally holds him up for, like, 10 laps, maybe then I can, like, start to reel him in, but as far as
Okay, buddy. We're faster.
that's concerned, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're just too far back.
Interval's about 9 seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get him. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
Oh, 6.69, 60. Wow. Game, I appreciate that. That's pretty funny. That's a good chuckle. I appreciate that, game. Oh my god, McMurray, why? Why would you stop like 500 feet from the freaking braking zone? God damn. Oh man, that's... Oh, are we catching Jimmy again? Can you imagine if Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Green are out on track? They're both like really slow.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Oh my god.
Still need to pick up about 8 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later. Okay, we're clear. Got one eye. 19:79. You're gaining on the leader. Still beside you.
Yeah, every time I gain time on them, they just gain it right back on me, so like I'm not really going anywhere. It'll go down to like 7 seconds, then it'll go back up to 10, then back down to 7.
Keep coming. We're getting there.
I'm not really getting anywhere.
Leader's interval's about 9 seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get him. Making up some time. All clear, buddy. The 24 cars. All over your back bumper.
This is definitely one of the weirder ones for this season. And we basically got a moving chicane of Jimmy Johnson up there that's just always like constantly holding people up. So that's always like just something we got to worry about now.
1952. You're closing on the leader. Only 8 seconds back to the leader. Stay hungry. He's not racing you as hard as he could. No one outside. 1995. Okay, buddy.
Well, Kyle, if you're gonna block, at least make some passes. And he's doing exactly that. Like he's actually moved up through the field, so that kind of works out. But oh god, oh boy, that's 3 wide. Let's get through it. Just get through it. All right.
2012. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. The leader has about 9 seconds on us. Clear on both sides. Number 11 is outside. Okay, we're clear. 1945. Dig, buddy. Dig, dig, dig.
Well, I mean, at this rate, I don't think we're going to be able to pull off the win. I just don't think our car is that, I mean, it seems pretty alright, but I mean, everyone else is just so much faster.
Strong. Now let's work our way to the front.
I mean, literally, the leader will have to get held up in lap traffic for like 10 straight laps behind Jimmy just to even have a chance. And I don't think that's going to happen.
1966. Okay, let's get after these guys now. You're gaining on the leader. You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get there. Keep coming.
Alright, 6.4. That's the closest I've been up to this point in the run. That's something. Mm, 5.8. Alright, that's
Come on, buddy. We're 6
definitely an
seconds back.
improvement.
Let's get up there. Number 16.
Probably lost time that lap because I was like fidgeting around there too much.
We can pick up some more spots. 3 wide. Clear on both sides.
That's third and second right in front of me. Interesting developments there.
1999. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Lap traffic really screwed them up. Damn. All right, we'll get up to third.
Still there. Careful. Run at third, buddy. Good job. You're clear.
I don't know what to say. That's kind of what I need to have happened.
Catching them, buddy.
Sterling Marlin's leading. When did that happen? Does he have to pit? I don't know. That's weird. Alright, well, I didn't expect that. I don't think Chad expected either. I really expected it was Waltrip up there still. When did this happen? Does Marlin still have to pit? Like, what's his, like, strategy or cycle or... I have no idea. Chad, I'm really confused. I don't understand how that's happened, but...
1972. You're closing on the
I'm lost. This race has yet again thrown another wild curveball at me that I don't really comprehend. And Elliott Sadler continues to block the piss out of me for whatever the reason, I don't really know.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader.
The Silver Bull. Yeah, I mean, if he's good on fuel, I mean, he has a real serious chance of winning, but I would love to get that 9 in a row, so Mark Harmon can one day give me that $50 super check, because that is the goal. That's my motivation, and I need it. And oh, lap traffic. Oh, he might get held up big time in lap traffic again. I mean, it's definitely the closest we've been up to the leader up to this point. Ooh, 3.9 back. It's possible. I mean, he's getting held up. I don't know if he's getting held up big time, but there is a chance, as the youngsters of the youth say. Sorry, Nemechek. Oh, we're gaining. Me and Mark storming up through the field. Oh, that was gross. That was really gross. Oh god, Fittipaldi and Jimmy Johnson are having leaderboard sex. Oh, I thought Jimmy was good, Dina. I mean, we somehow got second throughout all that. I don't know how. But go. Go, we need... Alright, 4 seconds back. This is definitely the closest we've been up to this point. I don't even know if our car is actually that much faster. Or if it's just the lap traffic of Jimmy Johnson just absolutely destroying the field. That badly, I don't know. The other thing, too, I don't really know of is, can we make it on fuel? I'm not totally positive about it.
There's 4.5 seconds between you and the leader. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
No, I don't want to wreck. I really want to see how this plays out, because this is actually kind of shaping up to be an organically good battle for the win. From now on, I'm just going to keep it in fourth, just to save fuel. I don't know if even going down to third helped us at all, or what exactly, but just to be extra safe on fuel, I'm just going to keep it in fourth, which I think should be okay. Now I wonder just how many laps has Jimmy Johnson gone down this race. He's got to be like at least more than like 15 laps down. Oh my god. That was really bad. That could have been even worse. Alright, we're just gonna keep it to the inside here. That checkup with Jimmy, I mean, it checks up like everyone.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
Oh, I see Marlin up there. I think he's getting held up, but I'm not positive. Oh, I'm not gonna push it 3 wide. But I can see him. Oh, leaderboard sex again. Stan Barrett, Mike Skinner. Sorry, Ricky Rudd. You can kick my ass later. I downshifted even though I wasn't supposed to do that anymore, so I'm a liar. The funny thing, I think Marlin's faster than me. It just I think we gain all of our time just through the lap traffic of Jimmy Johnson. I think that's what's really like boning him.
1971. We're running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. I'm clocking the leader at about 2 seconds ahead. Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Well, it looks like Marlin seems to get around lap traffic all right, but it definitely seems like it cost him a couple of tenths. I don't know. I mean, we're within striking distance. This is such a weird race, how this is all playing out.
You're gaining on the leader.
Just really didn't expect it to be like this. Really didn't expect it to play out this way.
Keep coming. We're getting there.
Number 11 is outside.
I don't know why Brett Bodine's racing me so freaking hard. I mean, he's like, what, 6 laps down maybe?
11 car is still there. Make it easy.
God damn. Just
Number
move.
11 is gaining on you. 1999.
You're making up some time. The leaders are about a second and a half ahead.
Oh, here we go again. They're going to get caught up in lap traffic. Oh, Marlin's checking up. Oh, we can do it. It's possible. The dream, the 9-win streak is alive. Oh, Marlin's checking up so bad. Oh, this is it. Make no mistake where you are. This is it. We got the lead. Yay. Oh, don't DNF. That would be really bad if we just did that. We did all this just to DNF. I am just going to park it on the inside and we'll go from there. We're not going to try to set the world on fire. We're just going to take our sweet freaking time getting around these people. Robbie Gorin, you go right ahead. You take that corner the way you want to. Oh, we're golden. 45, what, 46? Oh my god, we have a 3-second lead. How the hell did that happen? Alright. Just run away. I'm not positive if we're good on fuel yet. I mean, I pitted with everyone else on that last yellow, so the AI, they usually pit when their window is open. I don't know if I have the same level of fuel that they do. But we're just going to keep it in 4th gear and just hope. What an absolute comeback. We were about like 10 seconds back at one point. We went from Michael Waltrip kicking the field's ass to Sterling Marlin somehow leading for a while. I don't know how that all really happened.
Wow, you're fast.
Kind of amazed. Both these races have been pretty good. I mean, I don't think Los was as good as this, but been all around a pretty... Oh, right side's red. That's not good.
Run some more like that one.
No. Don't DNF from that. I don't know how close we are to DNFing, but I just want to make it to the end. Got 8.5, 8.4 at the line.
Great lap, great lap.
Okay, we're clear.
We'll see what the fuel is when we cross the line again. .3, 8.2.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
I think, I mean, we're only burning like 0.1 or 0.2.
The 41 car now low.
Oh my god. I think
21-15.
we'll be fine on fuel. I think will be more than enough fine on fuel with 38 to go. So now we'll play an interesting game of how quick can we get, you know, lap Jimmy again. So we passed him on lap 213. So will we pass him again on lap 223? Is it like every 10 laps?
That was a great lap, buddy. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? Number 15, down low. Okay, work clear. 22. Awesome lap.
So 7.5 at the line. I think we'll be around 7.3 when we come across it again. Yeah, 7.3. So we're burning about 0.2 a lap.
Got one outside. He's working with you, so give him some room. You're clear.
Wow, so what, took us 6 laps to lap Jimmy again? That's pretty damn slow, unless,
Let's do it again.
I don't know, that's pretty bad. Jeez, every 6 laps or 7 laps we come across Jimmy Johnson? Is that really what it seems like? That's terrible.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. You're clear.
Jimmy almost seems like he's like regained some of his speed. Somewhat. He's definitely not as slow as he was before. Which would pose another layer to this race that... Will that mean the rest of the field will start to catch me?
That lap was fast. Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action.
So, that might be a problem.
Friendly, he'd be blocking.
Because that was really the only reason why we were able to gain so much time.
Outside. 25. Great lap, great lap.
We have about a 4-second lead, which is good. We only got 27 to go, so I mean, if they gained that much time on me in 27 laps, then I don't even think I deserve to win the race. Then, if I'm gonna somehow blow a 4-second lead in 25 laps.
20, 22. Whoa, that was a quick lap. Number 8, down low. All clear, buddy. 20, 17. Run some more like that one.
Well, that's another interesting layer is Jimmy's car was so damaged, he eventually just realized, hey, I'm just gonna pit and repair it, and now he's not as slow. I don't know why it took him like so long to figure that out.
1996. I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Okay, we're still pulling away from Marlin, so I don't... Maybe our car is finally starting to do something. I don't know.
Number 5 is
If we're actually able to hold our own. So, I don't know. It's nice.
Keep hitting those marks. You're clear. Climb high.
could have been really bad. That could have been a DNF. Freaking Herbie Sadler stopping that early.
You're clear. 20:35. Wow, you're fast. Far outside. Okay, we're clear. Number 4 is outside. 26. Attaboy, keep it smooth, just like that. The 4 car is still there. Number 4 is still
We
there.
got a 5-second lead, so it is slowly but surely growing.
Is coming right.
So I don't think we got anything to worry about anymore. Maybe the fuel, but I think even then we're still pretty good on the fuel.
20:38. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Got one outside.
Even if I burn like 0.2 a lap, that'll get us for another about like 30 laps, which, I mean, we got 20 to go, so I think we're 10 laps to the good on fuel.
20:38. That's what I'm talking
Unless I somehow burn more fuel,
We got 20 laps
but I
left.
don't think that's going to happen. So I think we're fine. We definitely have enough to make it to the end. We just need to not DNF the damn car.
20:52. Good lap. The 19 car is outside. You're clear. Number 19 is up high.
I don't know. I'm scared. Any little hit like that could,
11 car is coming high.
I don't know, could end our race, so I want to be very careful so I don't do that anymore.
Got one outside. All clear, buddy.
I like how Jimmy was just slow for such a long time, just long enough for me to get the lead.
24.
And now I'm actually able to kind of hold on.
Number 01 is still there. Keep digging. The 01 car is still there. Take it easy. Check your fuel gauge. Hold it steady. 3 wide. All clear, buddy. 20:42. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. Far outside. Clear.
We'll have about 2 gallons left. That might be the case.
91. Great lap. Great lap. The 17 car down low. Number 17 up high. 20:28.
Don't want to do that.
Great lap. Clear on both sides. The 17 car is outside. Number 17 is looking right. You're clear.
I'm so tired of dealing with lap traffic. I just want this to end because I don't trust myself to like do something stupid and like hit someone in a weird spot and just DNF that way. I really don't. I just want this to end. I had to sneeze, but it didn't come out. Oh god, the universe is trying everything it can to like make me not win this race.
Number 10 is up high. Okay, we're clear. 20:41. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks. Car up high. The 10 car is still there. Number 10 is coming right. You're clear. 20:38. Wow, you're fast. 10, buddy. 10 laps to go. Okay, we're clear. Got one
Give
out.
Sterling the win. No, I need that 9 wins in a row. I need that
16. Run some
potential super chat
Number
whenever
38
he
is still there.
gets back into the chat.
Still beside
whether it's like today or Sunday stream. Alrighty. Less than 10 to go.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Still there. Clear.
Just gotta deal with Jimmy one more time. Somebody's blown up. That's Fittipaldi, I think. Dodge the bullet there. That's really like the last big hurdle because Jimmy's, I know he's slow.
That one was quick. Let's do it again. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. 5, buddy. 5 to go. Clear all around.
Even though we're in such a good leading position, like I'm still anxious. I guess it wasn't Fittipaldi that blew up, so
I guess a little respect pays off.
it might be Jeff Green maybe.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
I'm just so scared. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit anyone anymore.
He's been pretty good about giving us room lately. The 16 car. Top 5.
Yeah, he's right. Biffle's giving me room.
Good lap. Still there.
I just need to not fuck it.
You're clear. The 43 car up high. Number 16 is looking to pass. He must like it because he's giving you some room.
Yes, he is, crew chief.
43.
2 to go.
20, 37.
9-second lead.
That was a quick lap. Okay, we're clear.
I was almost close to fucking it.
Top 5.
But don't gotta worry about any more lap traffic. I don't think we're gonna catch this spray here in enough time. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, here we go. White flag time.
20, 11. That's the lap time I'm looking for.
Just take it easy. Jack Sprague's blocking. You go. You do you, Jack Sprague. I'm not even gonna fight him. Through 3 and 4. But we went through all the hurdles. Yeah! Yes! 9 in a row! Dab all over the place. Yeah!
We sure saw a lot of yellow flags.
Well, it kept the field close, which I'm sure made it extra exciting for the fans.
But the Vilbis car really pulled away from the field in the closing laps.
Well, it's not the most exciting finish for the fans, but I'm sure he's quite happy with the win just the same.
The 63 car may have some friends out on the track after this one.
Yeah, you know the golden rule. Well, it applies in NASCAR as well. You got to treat other drivers with respect in order to earn theirs.
I agree. Oh my god. I didn't expect it to be that intense. Oh my god. Jeez. Well, let's celebrate. That car was so close to DNFing. That was so close to DNFing. My frickin' thumb. Ow. Like, I think I got a callus on my thumb. So, like, the skin is, like, not as thick as it once was. So now, like, it kind of hurts. I don't know why it's like that. My gaming thumb! 9 in a row. What a stat. It took so many different weird yellows. So many weird issues. But we got it. Martinsville Night Track. I think that's another new trophy that we're gonna get. 6 cautions for 18 laps. And we led 48 laps. Marlon led 98. Led the most laps. Interesting. And how many do we have on lead lap? Oh, Craven 9th. Burton was 8th. So only 7 on the lead lap. Michael Waltrip 10th. Tony Stewart 11th. Rusty 12th. Kurt 14th. Hey. Another good point run for him. And ahead of... actually, Marlon's going to gain some points on me for this race. But wow. Ah, my freaking thumb hurts. Well, we'll look at the rest of the field over actually. Jeff Green, DNF very early on. Bill Elliott did the same. Jimmy Johnson was, oh my god, 67 laps down. God damn. And yeah, I guess that was Kenseth that blew up right at the end there. Interesting. Hour and 30-minute race, maybe a little bit longer or shorter, I'm not sure. A little bit longer of a stream than usual, so yeah, we've been going for quite a while. Still overhauling some stuff, so we're going to be reusing some things. Same things that we did at the previous race, which I don't think will be too bad. Point situation, I think Marlon gained a spot. Now he is 60 points back of Kurt. So that's an interesting point battle that may or may not happen. Labonte dropped a spot. Marlon was just randomly fast. Some way, somehow. That's our 22nd win. That's our 9th win in a row. Good lord. So our winning streak began at Bristol. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jesus Christ. Then we got Atlanta, which I don't know how that's going to go. Phoenix, that's going to be an easy dub because we even were able to do that in our rookie year, so I don't think that's going to be pretty easy. Atlanta, I don't know. Then Rockingham, then Homestead, which those two, I don't know how that's going to go. But if we sweep out the rest of the season, that'll be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13 wins in a row. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that's insane. Well, with that, we're going to wrap up the stream with all that. That is some pretty crazy shit. That race was really freaking intense. I'm going to have to freaking let Mark Harmon know about what occurred. And what he set himself up for with that bet. Yeah, I'm gonna be 1 win short with that. That sucks. I wasn't even really thinking that was gonna be possible this season. But just like NASCAR 8, the game will tease me with all that. Well, I guess before we go, obviously, thank people did super chat stuff throughout the stream. Outlaw BBK with the 13, and then Scott McNeil with the 5. Again, I really appreciate that. Does mean a lot, so I really appreciate it. It's really cool. I'm glad I started the stream a little bit earlier, just because of how long the stream kind of went on for, so it kind of worked out. Even though I'm probably missing all of versus Moobs Cup, so it doesn't even really matter now, but oh well. But yeah, that'll do it for me. More videos throughout the week like usual. We got NASCAR Rivals 100% stream race on Sunday for Vegas. I'll have to find what time. I have to find what time the race starts so I can figure out what's time to stream it. Either 11 or 11:30. I'm not sure yet. But I'll figure it out. My thumb hurts. Ow. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Thanks everybody for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get going, watch the rest of Mertz's stream and see how that goes. And probably watch the replay a bit later just to see how that went, because I don't know what happened because I was streaming, obviously. So either way, that'll do it for me. I'll see you on another video, another stream.